Well, hey everybody, welcome to Shore Park Alliance Church. Thrilled that you're here. We're going to talk about the December news. And so before we jump into everything that's coming, let's just take 1 second and talk about what we've enjoyed out of this last year. We're coming to the end of the year. It's been a great year, thrilled at what the Lord's doing around here these days, but I really enjoyed us walking through the story. And so walking through the chronological order of the Bible with kids and youth and life groups and in the schools and on weekends, we've just had this momentum and unity that's been super fun. And so love doing that. And we're going to take a break here now as we move towards Advent. So we're going to pause that story and we're going to pick it up again in January. So we're going to do Advent through December. But if you're new with us or you're thinking, hey, we'd love to jump in, this is a great time to catch up on the story, and we can give you lots of information on that at the website. So I love the story. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun this fall.
Yeah. We've also had a few worship nights already this fall, which have been awesome. As a church, we're making these more of a priority as we come together as a church family, all ages and demographics, to worship and pray. And so I've just loved engaging in those, and we have more in the new year. So look out for those.
All right, looking forward to a few things that are coming in the new year. January will be our next baptism service, and so the prep classes for that are going to be in December and January. We'll have some opportunities there. We've already got some people registered for this, but if you've been thinking about baptism, now's a great time to have that conversation, and we'll get ready for January. Looking forward towards that. And one of my favorite things that we do is Alpha. Alpha is a great experience to be a part of over a number of weeks, video-based curriculum, but it talks about the big questions of life, and it's really helpful if you're beginning a faith journey. Maybe you're new to faith or returning to faith, or just kind of exploring what does Christianity mean. Alpha is an amazing experience, and so I'd encourage you to be at that. I've probably gone through Alpha like 3 or 4 times, and it's always awesome. I always learn something new, and it's a great way to then attend it and bring someone new with you. So we love Alpha here, and would love to see as many people as possible participating in that.
Christmas is coming sooner than later, and we have a few ways that you can engage in that. One of those ways, we do this every year, is with our We Care Christmas bags. So be on the lookout. This is what it looks like. Be on the lookout for these. Every year we do this. You can grab one of these bags, fill it up with items of need or presents, gifts that you can wrap, and then we distribute those to those who need those. Be on the lookout for those. That's a great way to.
They'll be out in the lobby, and you can jump into that. We also have an event that we run called Blue Christmas, which for some people, Christmas is a really hard time of year. Maybe there's stuff going on in family. Maybe you've lost someone this year, and this is kind of your first Christmas or your second Christmas without someone who has always been there. And so this is an opportunity to come together with some other people that are maybe journeying through that kind of season, and just acknowledge that Christmas might feel a little different for you this year. And so we just want you to know that we're thinking about you, and we have an event on that. And again, you're looking for the information called Blue Christmas.
And then our Christmas Eve services are coming.
They are.
And we have loved welcoming so many more people from our community into our church. We love that. But it also means we need more services to make room for more people. And so this year we have 6 Christmas Eve services happening. And this is when they're happening. Tuesday, December 23rd at 5:30 and 7 p.m.
Right.
And then 4 on the 24th, we have 1:30, 3 p.m., 4:30 and 6 p.m. We would love to see you at one of those services as we celebrate the birth of our Savior together and just have a ton of fun. But we also need help. And so if you might be able to attend, but also serve, to contribute in that way, we need greeters, we need kids ministry, we need coffee shop, we need parking.
So much
we need
parking.
Parking team just to host so many people. And so check out the website, sign up to volunteer to serve in that way. It's an amazing way to give back to our church and to give back to our community.
Lots more we could say about the Christmas Eve services, but we'll leave it for now. You can go on the website, spac.ca/Christmas. That link is live and has probably all the information you're looking for there. And also, just want to tell you, as part of our Christmas Eve service, we also have that offering that we receive, that we don't keep any of that here. We send that off to a partner project. And this year, we're going to be working with our friends at For Freedom International, and they do anti-trafficking work out of Phuket, Thailand. And so what's really cool this year is that we're going to help them with a project that's going to be really significant in them helping kids that are being exploited But then also we have a team that's going in January that's going to be able to kind of engage, support the ministry there, and be able to do a report back on all that's going on there these days. So thrilled for that. You'll hear more about it in those services. And also just on that note of offerings and those sorts of things, just want to say thank you to our church family. We've been so generous in supporting the ministry that we're doing here, and particularly continuing to help us reach out to so many people that have been joining us over the fall. And so thank you for that. If you're a guest, this is not for you at all. This is for people who call this place home and continue to support financially here so we can serve the community and have experiences like this for our guests. And so grateful for that. And would you just be prayerfully considering what a year-end contribution might look like for your family? We need to have those in kind of in that last week of December, but really help us finish out this calendar year well and put us into a good position as we do ministry planning the new year. So thrilled at all that's going on. I think that's it. December got a lot going on.
We did it.
I don't know.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas already.